Hello. Welcome back. Trying to get my stream manager to catch up with us. Any moment now, I'm sure. Give it a refresh. There you go. Hi. Welcome back. I'm trying to remember where we last left off. I think we had a couple of companion questies yet to beat. We also have a conversation with Solus in the Fade. That's right, it's flooding back to me now. We went to that big Venatori conference, the big chest-bumping to-do out in Arlethan, I believe. And there was Lorge Boy, if you remember from the texts, the ancient texts. And we saw Elgernon, and then we ran the other way. And now we're back here. Good. Oh, so many cables betwixt my... Well, never mind. Never you mind betwixt what? Checking the journal. Companion quests. Seek them out. Show me now. The Pallet of a Griffin with Davrin. Murder of Crows with Lucanus. Sounds exciting. And Keep a Light On with Nev. I like to be able to see your fine bone structure while we're canoodling. If it's not too much trubs. Shouldn't abbreviate trouble, especially not when you're in a romantic situation. Sorry to cause you trubs, Daddy. It doesn't... You shouldn't do it. And frankly, I'm sorry. So let's start with helping Davrin relax. That sounds fantastic. Perhaps with a soothing skin massage? I mean, that would be my preference as to how to help Davrin relax. Return to Arlothan via the crossroads. You got it. Boop. Arlothan Crater. I think that must be... Balara? Related to Balara's quest? Where this will all eventually wind down towards. Alright, Davrin. I went right past you. The old elven contingent. Oh, hey. Nice to see you there. Once again, it is... Now that I'm using this new setup, it is listing, like a huge button that says unstable bitrate at all times. And I'm frankly not sure if that's just always been the case. Because I don't use this screen. But now I have to use this screen in order to know when we're going to be saddled with ads. Saddled? There's gotta be a way to combine those. Oh, hey, nice to see you there. You were trying to watch on your computer, but you're having sign-in issues. There's sign-in issues going on all over the place. The Helldiver in me is deeply sad about it.
A lot of places Venatori could be hiding out here. Any one of those ruins would make a good spot for an ambush.
That's chilling news. What's this beautiful thing you've created? Ah, elves threw paper airplanes at a treant. And now the war is on, I guess. I guess throwing paper airplanes at a tree would be pretty offensive. Culturally offensive.
Look, I'm told you helped feed the Hala. We've been so focused on the attacks. It's awfully easy to forget them. Thank you.
No problem, Erlin. Tell Strife I think he's beautiful. For me, because I'm too shy. Alright, where are we going, Davrin? I'm trying to get my eyeballs to work. It's too early in the morning for my eyeballs to work, apparently. Oh, it says my ad is starting in 40 seconds. I'm gonna snooze it. A bit too early in the day for ads. Alright. This seems to be closest. We go here. Oh no. Oh no. You can't even get your single-player games to work. That's strange. I was playing Returnal last night, lacking a network connection, and it seemed to be behaving. But these days, I guess you never can tell which features of your purely single-player game require a constant network connection. I always forget about this little shelf that keeps me from Davrin. I mean, technically Davrin is right here, but his icon is so lonely and cold. I'm gonna try this way. I think we ended up going the other way last time, but let's see where this gets us. Yep. That ought to do it. No thank you. No thank you. Or yes. Yes, thank you.
You gotta move!
How very dare you get all three of your attacks off on me. Dagger kill. Still just loving the combat in this game. It makes me very curious what, let's say, spell mage. Not spell mage. Spell sword. That's what I'm after. Would play like. Very fun combat.
Good work, everyone!
Oh, it's because of the game share, which requires a constant connection. I'm sorry. It's me. It's me that's the problem. It seems like it's been a very, very long time that it has been down, too. This is strange. I feel so bad for any potential birdmen in our lives.
Simple. You survive
Aw.
Arlithan Forest.
That's it?
Nug is
The
gonna hide
energies
right
in
under where
Arlithan
Davin
are-
stands.
Wrong. Like, reality got scrambled. It's dangerous. Not everyone can stand it.
So if you can, then you've got what it takes. Sounds a lot like Grey Wardens.
Except for the archdemons and griffins. Oh, wish we had a few of those.
We all wish we had a few griffins, Balara. Yeah, reality does appear to be a bit scrambled here in the forest. Here in my favorite grove of trees. Alright, Davrin. Strip. We're gonna help you relax so good. Me and Asan. Davrin's idea of a relaxing picnic in Arlothan Forest goes slightly awry thanks to a culinary mishap. We're gonna pick the wrong kind of gingerwort truffles? Is that what's about to happen? Take me away, Davrin. Take me to your picnic grounds.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Cute.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So,
Beacon at
what
that
did you pack for the
wing.
picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a
And I'm peeking at you, Beacon.
gingerwort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Wait. Is this about to be one of those classic, like, buddy cop? Oh no, we've been drugged. And about to have a long tie-dye montage. Is that what's happening? Because I'm so excited. It's saying my ad will start in 1 minute. I'm wondering if we should use another of our 3 snoozies and block that from happening. We'll see. Yeah, let's see what all the fuss is about. Is this safe? It sounds fun. I think we know our rook well
An
enough by
adventure
now.
in a teapot.
that she would be fully down.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers.
Hassan has been, if you'll pardon my language, tripping balls on these truffles for years. He's very excited for us to try them.
That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic. Hints of mushroom, something else.
Something else.
Well, I've never eaten
Oh,
one,
it's
but-
worms?
yeah, it is a little earthy.
Is that the first time we've we've ever seen Hassan talk? Is it kicking in already? Is that how we've seen him talk? Cute.
Wait, what? There, Davrin.
What?
Did you hear that?
Did you, hear anything maybe out of the ordinary just now?
I heard that.
No, I mean, before that.
When he clearly said
Emmerich
worms
said
in the
ginger
common
wort
tongue.
might have some kind of magical properties.
More than might.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
It's because I'm not elven, isn't it? This is racist tea. Oh, right back at you, son. Why would I say worms right back at him? No. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I don't know if it'd be funnier to lean into the I've fully snapped. Let's go here.
Oh, it's happened. Everything was too much for me, and now... That's right, Hassan. Worms.
Hey, welcome.
Sorry, Rook.
Just
I
in
think you're
time.
extra sensitive to ginger wort.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So much for a relaxing picnic.
It's still nice to get away from it
It's
all.
about to be real relaxing, Davrin. Don't you
And
worry.
with good company.
I wake up 6 hours later. Cute. Cute picnic. Alright. I don't suppose there's anything else. In our Lothan Forest, we may as well switch to another companion quest here. I don't know why I've gotten in the habit of going back to the lighthouse like every time. Mostly just to check if there's a follow-up conversation from each of these missions. But now in my head I think that I have to go back to the lighthouse in order to select a new quest, and that's not true. The Delamort Villa sounds like kind of a big finale. Crashing a party. So let's save that for just a bit. We'll see if this one is more of a quick conversation. And then we'll end with Lucanis. Or not end, but you know, of the three. Where do I need to go, Nev? Our childhood home. Nev and I. Hello, hello. It's a very good question. Is that a shirt that you're wearing? It's a rare sight, I know. And hello, good to see you there. Well, this is awkward. Don't look at me, you're making it more awkward. So nice to see you guys. Welcome to the party. Alright. We do have an ad coming up in roughly a minute and a half. I'm going to save my final snooze for next time, so we'll see if we can find a good spot to have a little combo. We probably don't have time to begin the quest, so I'll try to stop myself.
Right away.
Good to see you all. Shadow dragons. You're looking... what's the word? Peckish? For my love. Too bad. Candle hop update. There are definitely more candle hops around. You've found next to none of them. And they've started bringing more messages to the shop. Not ones sent on purpose, but calls for help that were lost, unsent, pleas that we might not have otherwise seen. I think we've read this before. Are they finding these of their own volition? Is that possible? Whatever's been done to impress them, I'm not sorry for it. Boop. You enjoy. What was that? Ding. At least 3 coins. Ding. at least 3
My
coins.
father was a mage, you know. My mother used to scream at me for not being one as though I had some choice in it.
I'm sorry to hear that. Mothers can be hard to deal with sometimes. Sometimes. I also probably still
How
have
many
Davrin
Veilguards
with
are
me.
there?
I should have switched off
Hard
to
to
Nerv,
tell.
but
It's
it's fun to be with Davrin.
Well, no. Maybe it should be. But it changes every day. Some get killed, some go missing, some just leave.
Who joins up for those kinds of odds?
Grey Wardens have better odds.
Good point.
All right. Ad is running in the background. I will try not to press too much further towards the quest. But if there are any dogs or little kitty cats that I can pet and or feed my spare treats, that's how I would sleep too, I think. If I was a cat and the world was harsh and terrifying, that is how I would sleep. I wish I knew how to improve my bitrate. I'm looking at my secondary router and trying to think, is there any way I could have a more direct connection? As it might be my secondary router that is limiting things. But I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I do hope that it's not hideously laggy and low quality everywhere we go. But if it is, it always has been, so that's fine, I guess. At some point, what I would like to do, if this is an appropriate time to talk to you about it, let's get a nice ratty view of the city streets. What I would like to do at some point is get out of this closet. This is very good for recording, because it's the quietest, most muffled, isolated place in my apartment. So for like professional recordings, I kind of have to be back here. But when we're just streaming a game, and you maybe you don't mind a little background refrigerator noise, I would much prefer to stream out in the living room, where it's a little more comfortable, a little more open. We could set up some different lighting configurations, and I would have a direct connection to the wall for internet instead of being way out here in the hinterlands. It's not an intentional Dragon Age Inquisition reference, but you take of it what you'd like. Anything that gets you out of that fucking chair. So, for whatever that's worth to you, I would eventually like to be in a place of comfort instead of in this place. My closet of sads. One more minute to go on the ad. And thank you guys for all of your patience as I'm trying to learn how to do this. I really hope it's been acting better for the unsubscribed folks. You fired Veilguard up last night to try and fill the hole that Inquisition has left, and you got as far as customizing Rook and the Inquisitor. It took ages, and then some elements didn't save properly. I hate when that happens. And you're like, perfect! And then you get to the opening cutscene, and you're like, no! Why? I'm so sorry. I hope that you're able to fix it. Luckily, Veilguard does have a anytime, anywhere... Well, not anywhere. Anytime, one specific location, like customization mirror that you can fix things if need be. I've had quite a few games, several games, where that has not been the case. It robbed you of your eyeliner. That's the worst thing it could take. Except, I guess, for your nose. Just leave a Walton Goggins-esque crater in the middle of your face. Hi, welcome back. Thank you for your patience. Let's get to Nev. We're meeting her at the Wall of Light. How far away be this? We'll walk it. We'll take the manual route. Immerse ourselves in the city. My boots sound quite wet. I wish I had dried them.
Mages
Surprise!
in dark robes were looking for laborers to move crates at the docks. You
Oh,
could move
she's
crates.
going
You've
back
moved
home for
crates
the day.
before.
I've ruined her plans.
Easy.
Oh,
Do
you
the
did?
job well.
You did well?
And there's bigger
Wow.
jobs. That's what they say.
Indecisive.
You could get out of here. New life.
Hi. Are you... You need some shoes? That looks painful. I have plenty of shoes if you'd like to share with me. Sorry. Oh, Nev, what's this? Nev, what have you created?
So why do you do it, Balara? Why be a veil jumper?
Lots of reasons. Some personal, some not, but
Sorry to
really,
pry.
this is my home. It's in trouble. I can't just do nothing.
Now I can relate. It's good to fight for a cause.
And all the artifacts we find,
Pardon me,
the
one
things they can do, it's incredible. They can change the world.
Or destroy it.
Well, I haven't slipped up. Not yet.
I'm better now. You've never made a mistake, Balara. You are blameless in all of this, and I love you dearly. Davrin, I also love you dearly. Give me just a mo with the ladies here, if it's not too much trubs. Again, you can't abbreviate that, Daddy. All right. Nev is taking position over there. Who be this? Who be? Who be what?
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
I don't remember which spirit that was, but I'm so glad. I'm glad we saved them. And that the dead of Dark Town will be aptly remembered. Alright, Nev. I teleported you right out of your position. Gonna speak to the air in your stead. Nev has a personal errand in Darktown, but she wouldn't mind company. Oh, I wouldn't mind company either. Let's go, Nev. I can abbreviate what I want. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead and abbreviate your trubs, Daddy.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Vintir's subtlety.
Hardly seems fair.
This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
Can we turn it back on, or is it a once it's out situation? I'll pay my most shadowy dragon respects.
The light drawn echoes back in Aeternum.
Formalities. He wasn't big on those, but he'd appreciate it. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
Let's go check. My treat? Balara would love to be involved in this. She knows how it ends already. My treat?
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Lucican? Isn't that what Elganon was just calling himself / his dragon? I'm not sure which. Both? Both maybe? It must be his dragon. Let's not go there. Oh boy.
Ominous formal name. Tied to Elganon. Off to a good start.
You forgot the catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
The best I can.
Right. Docktown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars, Venatori who walk?
They see you.
Is that all? What will that mean?
Oh, Nev. Clearly there's a difference in the way we see you between you and I.
Brom's light. Thanks.
I do what I can.
We can't turn it back on. Thanks, Nev. Yeah, a little self-doubt. A little self-doubt there in Nev's response. I would feel the same. I would be doubting myself, but it's Nev, so that's foolish. Stop it. Nev, I've never known you to be foolish. And doubting yourself, well, oof. For Brom, who tried to help, that mattered. And it always will. Okay.
Have you ever
I am seeing
tracked
a
down
chest
someone
up
you
here.
didn't want to find?
Sure.
But if you didn't want to, why did you do it? What made it feel okay?
It didn't, but it was the move I had to make.
How did you know?
Look, I wish I had an easy answer, but I don't.
Right. Sometimes things are just bad in every way.
Yep. Thought we were going to pull up from that into a more optimistic statement at the end, but no, I like the realism of it. So sometimes things are just bad in every way, and this is one of those times. Okay, I feel like we've almost certainly tried to get in here before and failed to see this window. Ooh. Glad that wasn't a glass window. Candlehops, who have murdered a man with their bare hands? With their bare hooks? Can I come in? What in the hell happened here? Alright, none of my business. A many-limbed statue. Some say the statue depicts Razikal. Razikale. Others a demon. Still others see no connection to known religions or the Fade. All agree that it gives them a sense of unease. It gives me a sense of unease, for sure. The helm of light and shadow. More powerful now than ever before.
They'll patch up the forum before they get to us down here, if they ever do.
I'm sure they're perfectly innocent and didn't scratch that man's throat out with their hooks. I'm sure it's all perfectly innocent. Alright, so Nev's was indeed just another quick conversation. We should be all clear for Lucanis and what appears to be a more in-depth mission. I'm desperately excited. Let's just check in with Nev and Davrin at the lighthouse before we proceed. I also just wanted to take a quick sweep in here for unclaimed chests. One. Not that far out. My brain can't handle that many unclaimed chests at once. From a great distance. I mean, we could peek at it while we're here. See if past me has overlooked something quite easy. Past me has a penchant for being a bit of a stubus, so I'll mark that, and then maybe this one? Maybe this one's very low down and nowhere close, but we'll see. Alright. A little bit higher than it. Feels like I should probably go around this way. This does kind of seem to be the last. I'm sure it's makeable. I'm sure it's makeable. Kind of seems to be like the last unopened chest. That was real close. How dare you? That's it, you get chakram. You disappearing such and so. I'm not entirely sure how that ghost was bleeding, but I'm glad. I'm glad it was. Yoink. Alright, somewhere beneath this bridge, this walkway, in a gated section, scaffolding perhaps leading to the clamber down. I know we tried to get out of one of these windows earlier. Venatori. It's like one of them has no top section. So I was like, oh, great. That makes sense. And there's scaffolding below. But then, no. Super no.
Got us in the distance.
Shouldn't have gone for the double. Since you're all grouped together so pretty. And again. Stop being so pretty, I'll start raining decay down upon you with my heavens.
Lucky shot.
Well, that you're blocking. Good job, you. Ouch. Ouch. Blast that shield. Good. So that open window is like my very best guess as to how to get down there. See if there's any way that leads us around for a better look. Barrier blocking it down here.
Looks like we're doing this.
See, remember we did not have Tosh to break that crystal last time. Hopefully that will get us there. Lightning. And... Alright. Tosh? We're not in combat anymore, Tosh. You can arrive. You can arrive anytime you wish, Tosh. It seems like one of those. Yeah, it's just not iconed. Good. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this from above, and then we never really found our way over to it. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Getting a little claustrophobic. It's fine. I'm fine. The shifting map. Sounds familiar. The glowing lines on the map confound the eye, like threads of light in murky water. Recognizable shapes occasionally appear, but scatter as quickly as they form. I forget what that place was called in Dark Dice. The Dancing Forest. Something like that. It's been too long. Listen to Jeff Goldblum's dulcet tones. His eyes like two chocolate pillow mints dancing in the firelight. Beautiful man. I love his character introduction so much in that. Still watched in my head. Militarily short hair. and as high as 2 chocolate pillow mix. Gives me such joy. And also puts my character introduction to shame. Hi guys, I'm Soren. I'm so nervous.
Incoming.
Alright, Balara, I am about to die, if you don't mind. These aim chain bastards really drag your health down. Perish! Perish under my steely arrows! I beg of you, please. Somebody perish under my steely arrows. Good to stand when that skill is active. There's nowhere good to stand when that active. Dude, you've worked with Jeff Goldblum. That's so fucking cool. I know, right? I don't know what to make of it either. I'm just as confused as you are. Don't worry. Sort of spaced miracles that are beyond my comprehension, for sure. I'm so low on arrows. Please die. Please, I beg of you, die. Keep chasing you. You can't get away from me now. Not now that all your buddies are dead, and this is unfair. Oh, Balara. Oh, Balara, I need you. But I've forgotten how to open that menu. Okay. Man, it's still so woundy.
Get that one.
Okay. I'm good. I'm fine. 1 second.
Made it through.
Pardon me. I have no idea how or why my nose is as runny as it is. Good. Any other secrets? That is the chest we were after. The Chantry sisters. There were never such devoted sisters, worshipping Andraste till the morning light. Oh no. Oh, Balara.
I've got this.
Or Nav. I thought that was a Balara ability, but have you guys been sharing notes? Okay, I think we've been over here. Yes, I recognize that ladder. Take a quick peek up here. I don't recognize this ladder. I only recognize that ladder. Oh, that's precarious. I'm not your mom. Just hope your legs are okay by the end of the day. Ooh. Slippery. Don't push them. Don't push them. When we get down there, I want you to be on your best behavior and don't push them off and break their legs. That would be rude, unnecessary. Why was that ladder one I kicked down? Is the only way this makes sense. That's probably one I kicked down. Either way, I think we're fine. Let's get out of here and go help Lucanis. Quick check at Lighthouse, see if either Nev or Davrin have a follow-up convo. I was hovering over it already. Texas is having its usual cold and rainy for 1 week, and then it's summer all of a sudden. And the pollen is crazy here because of it. I'm so sorry. I wish I could gift you some little stick-on nose filters. Would that help? I don't know if that would help. But you could stick on some nose filters. Yes, Ballara, Nev, Emmerich, and Davrin. Lace has a quick convo, and Tosh, holy hell. Everyone needs our help all of a sudden. Alright, Emmerich first, because of romantic obligation, I guess? A romantic obligation to see that fine mustache. I'm sorry. Manfred!
Hello.
You're so smooth.
I assume Veilguard's not far behind.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
Villain nemesis?
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
Hi, Vorgoth.
That bad as it sounds?
I didn't see you there.
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
That's both dangerous and dumb.
I never studied necromancy in Tevinter, but isn't that stupidly dangerous?
Johanna is, unfortunately, skilled enough to make an attempt, but we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Coolest place I've ever heard of.
Intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose
a
small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and
going
I
to so many
must
parties.
return
I'm
to
so
the
excited.
necropolis.
Hunt well.
These are the first parties
Only
I've ever
we
been
can
invited
make
to.
Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Like a bit of a...
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality.
Yeah.
While I quake on the threshold. When... if I make my own bid for lichdom... Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
I feel like there's gotta be a time when we have to decide, or gently nudge Emmerich to decide if he goes for the whole lich thing. And it's like always been his dream. He's got the skills, and he'd be a good lich. He'd be a good lich. There's gotta be a huge downside that we haven't seen yet. Other than the fact that he's just like going to be beyond me. If he does that, he will be immortal, and I will be just a small thing, a footnote. And that's fine, I guess. I don't mind being a little stepping stone on your path to greatness, Emmerich. I just thought maybe we could have a future together, and it's... Never mind.
I'm always here to talk about it. You know that, right?
It's a comfort, darling. Truly, but... Oh, Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Well, a little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
That's what I'm really worried about. Him wanting to become a lich, and thinking that things like never having a care for human life are the way to get there is what worries me. Emmerich is a sweet soul with a lot of love for us mortals in his tiny little heart. And I do worry that if he becomes a full-on lich, that some part of that humanity will be diminished. Which would be an absolute tragedy. Tosh, I'm a little emotional. Will you hold me in your big, big, strong arms? Thank you.
Hey, I got word from my mother.
Big, strong arms.
She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Not ominous, right?
Nope. Not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
Nothing important or that would make me feel seen as a person, just the tablet. Just the tablet. Alright, I'll be right with you, Tosh. That is high on my priority list. The Lair of the Dragon King. Why have I said it this way? What quasi-accent am I trying to do? Belaranev. Let's start with Harding, since it's just a check-in. We'll go across the street. Beautiful. Still waiting for these to fully flourish. I imagine that they will, in time. Like my love for Lace Harding. Hello,
Hey,
hello. Nice to see you there.
Shaping.
Welcome.
No one says, what's shaping anymore?
Oh, I thought it was a dwarf thing.
I feel like that's a Dragon Age universe. Flamey-o, Hotman. I like it.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
I think I just need some time to think.
A little hesitant.
and sort things out.
I'm here for you if you want to talk about it, or I can leave you quite the hell alone, if that would help. Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean.
Oh, anytime.
I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too.
That's kind of fair.
Everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
Congrats. You've successfully encapsulated what I really love about the Kunari, which is likely why I keep selecting them. The big, big muscles. It is hard not to be a big lady. It's one of my favorite playthroughs of Inquisition, when I got to stream with you guys on my Kunari playthrough. Alright. Oh, we still got plenty of time till the next ad. I love this. I love having that much time. Okay, I didn't know you did all the fighting, or you would have done it for me. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. She was like getting taken over by the Song of the Stone, and we killed the Golem thing, and then she was fine. You would have done the same for me, I think? If I was...
I know you would have done the same for me.
Gripped by the song.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding. And
Yeah.
yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there.
I always
That is
need
my
you, Lace.
promise to you.
Should we kiss?
You know, I think about Solus sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
She has struck the heart of the matter, and it rings out like a very emotional bell in all of my feelings. Maybe it's up to us to shake him loose, or maybe it's up to us to ignore him and save the world. Shake him loose?
He'll never ask for help, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway.
That's what I wanted to
But
say.
Do you think he can be helped?
Solus took this path because he thinks he has no choice. But the Inquisitor believes there is another way for him. For them. She could save him, if he would just let her. No one's beyond help, Rook. No one.
God,
I
I'd like
have
to
to
believe
believe
that's
it.
possible.
Or none of this matters.
None of the last, let's say, 12 years of my life matters if Solus is not savable. Yeah, I'm gonna need to speak to my therapist about it. It's okay. I'm okay. Harding's thoughts, scribbled in the margins of her journal. They say we return to the stone after death. In Orzammar, where they don't say what's shapen anymore, only those laid to rest with the proper rites get to return to the stone, and the privilege of a good burial is reserved for the upper castes. Ugh. No luck for the casteless or surfacers. Rejected by the stone, they say. But I'm a surfacer. The stone, whatever it is, hasn't rejected me. But if we do return to the stone, every single one of us, why can't I sense the others that have passed? It's a good question. Because she has been, like, reconnected to the innate magic of the stone. And you'd think that would be what would be preventing her from feeling the, let's call it spirit, though that's not the right word, of her ancestors and comrades. So you think she would have felt it while she was connected. But maybe there's another layer to the disconnect that Solus struck the Titans down with. Alright, lovely to speak to Harding. Let's go talk to Bellara. Bellara's still the one I most want to get to Veilguard status.
That's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Alright, let's go right now to Arlathan.
We really like going towards the bad thing instead of away from it.
Yeah.
It's not time for jokes, Rook.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, but...
No, it's okay.
It's bad.
So
My
let's
fault.
go stop them then.
Right. Let's hope they aren't very far along.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Oh no.
Then let's not waste any time.
Yeah, I think we'll save the rest of the conversations for another time. This feels very... Don't you look at me with that silly grin. Let's get out of here. I shouldn't have been making jokes about his silly grin, and I should have selected that as my active quest. Through the shadows. Return to Arlathan. Immediatamente. Here we go. Bellara. Who else? Big muscles. Is this game new? Yes, fairly new. I have been taking my sweet, sweet time with it. Low these last few weeks, but it is the very latest in the Dragon Age franchise. Just last year, October, was it? Goodness. Goodness, how time flies. February? That makes no sense to me.
Oh,
no sense.
Hey, Rook.
I'm going to give it a solid save in case I accidentally kill Bellara's brother. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Was that always here? It must have been. It feels new. Tosh, you're so tall. Whew. It's fine, I'm fine. Bellara must stop Anaris when his ritual endangers all of Arlathan Forest, even if it means going against her own brother, Syrian. Don't worry, Bellara. Davy away. Beautiful lighting.
Do you feel that?
I do. Like a light fever almost.
Feels like I'm being pulled apart. little by little.
Ouch.
Ritual's already started. We don't have much time.
Let's go.
We stop them. Here and now. We can't let them hurt anyone else.
I know. I guess deep down, I thought maybe he'd listen.
No, I didn't mean your brother. I just meant
But
Anara.
he didn't.
I didn't mean to be violent
Let's
against
go
your brother
stop
there.
my brother.
We may have to. I'm ready for this outcome. Pummel him just a little bit. Just a couple of quick jabs to the kidneys until he goes down on his knees. Begs
Just
for mercy.
imagine. Tens of thousands of elves used to walk
But
these
Fate'll
streets.
know.
Must have been something to see.
The seat of the Elvenon Empire. Until it was all destroyed by Tevinter Magisters and their blood magic.
Alright. It's very dark. Does anyone have a torch? Or like a flashlight stuffed into their knapsack? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a sack of nap. Right about now. I'm so sleepy. Across the way, up the stairs seems to be the way to go. Quick peek around. Potion's full. Oh, that crystal was flawless. Never been more attracted to a crystal. I don't think I can make it up there. Maybe we poop out there once this is all done. There's a better word. Exit. We exit there. But I'm going to keep saying poop. So, just be prepared. There was another... there was another break in the bridge. I didn't notice.
So what is that feeling?
The tearing apart one?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be it.
It's you being, well, torn apart. Just really slowly.
Oh no.
Oh, right.
Should I contact engineering and let them know that there's a problem with the transporter? Wait, there's not a problem with the transporter? That's just what it feels like every time? Oh god! Oh god, I rescind my Starfleet application. Field notes of first days. A page torn with malice from a bestiary. Tread softly on new legs. Ow, these are brand new. Breathe quietly this new air. We are not the only beings that seek what we once were. Curious that. You walk away for 1 second and come back to Peter pooping. I'm sorry. I didn't intend for it to go this way. But I'm also glad that it did. That's not the one I wanted to see. Sorry. I should have waited. June's mirror. Balara. Irilyn and I poured. Is that how that's spelled? I would have always thought it was the other way, like poured like a waterfall quickly down the page, but I'm foolish, apparently. You pored over all the collected evidence, and we can't quite confidently say that the symbol carved into the lyrium fragment is that of June's, though a very... Wait, I read that wrong. We can quite confidently say that the symbol is June's, though a very early version of it. It makes sense for the Evanurus, known as the Crafter, to have created the first Illuvian, and what you found does seem to indicate that he used a single lyrium crystal split perfectly in two, each piece resonating with its counterpart to link the mirrors. Is that how it works? Cool. Your ambition is admirable. Admirable, yes. But I don't think we should attempt to build an Illuvian from scratch at this very moment. This fragment you found feels different from the lyrium we know. Something to do with its age, perhaps. Or perhaps it was enchanted by June in some way. Hard to say. We will discuss this further on your return. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Shattered Illuvian. Don't try to rebuild it, would be my suggestion. messing with forces beyond our understanding. Oh, I'm so scared for her brother. I really, really hope this goes well.
Okay, I was expecting a bridge here.
Nope. Got another plan?
Do you see those lyrium reserves?
Gonna need
by
that
opening?
one later.
There should be matching anchors on our
this
side.
one first.
Let's try linking them.
Let's give it a try.
Mm-hmm. Well, this seems like a bit of a tease. Like a bit of a, oh, come on, go this way. Maybe there's a secret. But there's no secret. You're just trying to kill me. Just trying to break my legs in the chasm below. Not again, says I. Not after last time when I fell for it. Oh. All right. That one there. The chasm below. I found it. You can make it. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. All right. It's bridge time. Again, if any of you have a flashlight hidden in your knapsack, I'd really... It's fine.
The ruins are
Gorgeous.
in good shape. Usually everything's falling apart except for one
Really?
big altar with a glowy thing on it.
Wild magic is like wild weather. It can flatten the building next door and leave you completely untouched. That's what makes it dangerous. It's unpredictable.
I don't know if I'd look at this and immediately be like, oh, it's in good shape. But okay, I'll trust you guys. Where are they? Where are the demons? No demons? I never thought I'd say this, but I feel a little robbed. Graven Opal. Ranged attack damage, that's good. What's my other ring? I need that takedown for sure. Weapon damage. Armor and barrier damage with weapons. Be kind of a wash, but that 20% ranged attack is real nice. My 10%, half the damage boost, but also works on my daggers. I don't know. I'd better leave it with my daggers too, because that's the only way I can, like, take off armor. Better to have it there. I keep thinking I see a little chest down there. There isn't one. Please move on. There's a little chest. And some spite? Some spite anchor? Do I dare? Do I dare? Yeah, okay, I'll... Not even close. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to go. One more try. Yeah. Alright, spite anchor there. Doesn't look like we need it to get to the chest. That was not the interact button. You were a little far from the interact button, it turned out. But very confident. I liked it. Okay, what's this? 11 minutes. Ooh, we're timed. Should have been over here to start. Ooh. Mystery substance, starring Demi Moore? From a scroll found in the ruins, translated from Elven by Balara. Atrahel returned today with the rest of the expedition. Most of their spoils were the usual Gugas? Gugas. I've never encountered this word. What a lovely thing. And filth. But one item caught my attention, a substance collected in one of his specimen vials. It had the consistency of blood, yet glowed yellow with an inner light. I think of all the colors, yellow is the worst that blood could glow. In my opinion, maybe green, but I don't know. I find myself drawn to it. There is power there. I have no doubt, power that Atrahel is far too witless to see. But the power is a sort with which I have no familiarity. It is cold, for one. Ice forms on the vial's sides, even in the warmth of the afternoon sun. Yet there is more to it than a simple chill. I cast several spells on the substance to ascertain its nature. Once I removed it from Atrahel's possession, an easy task with one as dull as he, but the magic simply vanished, as if consumed. When brought near any active magical ward, unless said ward had been cast with tremendous power, it sputtered and disappeared. A magic that devours all others would be a powerful weapon. If I could channel and master that energy, no longer would I need to hide. I could strike back against the Evanuris, bring low those arrogant fools, and claim what is rightfully mine. The word devours shows up elsewhere, too, very specifically that word, Balara. A showy trifle, a bauble, a trinket. I love it. I will use this word in my daily life. Alright. Seemingly leap across to that wall. So leap down. Therefore maybe rendering my first statement meaningless. Let's try up here first. My first statement was indeed meaningless. There is an invisible wall. They don't want you to go roof clambering, it seems. How did I... That's right. I was like, how did I get up here? There was a staircase that does not exist anymore. I made it, though. You can't send me back if I made it actively. Just want to take one more peek back here before we proceed. Means I have to make the big jump again. Alright, that connects to the main room. Which will probably start some sort of cutscene, I assume. Anywhere else I can grab goodies? Alright, seems pretty clear. Let us leave. Let us leave?
Okay, the feeling's strongest here.
Maybe it's being caused by that crystal over there.
I think you're right. Let's check it out.
1 second. I'm so greedy. So greedy for gewgaws. I really need to know how to pronounce that before I keep using it in my daily life. I don't think that's an explorable bit of terrain. That's interesting, though. Nothing to grab on it. Alright. Up the stairs to the crystal. You got it. Balara, what make you of this?
Okay. The feeling's strongest here. That hum means this thing is amplifying the magic, sending the ritual over a wider area. Destroying this will buy us time. Or it should.
Alright.
Right. We need more time to find the ritual.
And Syrian.
Alive and perfectly
He didn't give
unharmed.
us much of a choice.
Except for a couple of sharp jabs
No.
to his kidneys.
He didn't, did he?
We need to get moving.
Right, okay. Be ready. This is gonna attract some attention.
Sure it is. Okay, I'll hold the demons at bay.
Here comes the first wave! Say that like you know there's gonna be a second wave.
It's definitely the second wave. When hasn't there been?
Still better than corpses.
Keep them away from Balara. Shred their armor with your steely blades. Maybe we should save that for the second wave, but you're shot for me. Shoot me with bolts from a great distance. What did I ever do? Not stagger. They don't stagger, but they also don't even take any reaction to that hit. Try to get some ranged guys out of play. This. Nice. No stairs there. Hi. Boss battle has a lot of stairs. More chakrams. Good. Yummy. Bad. Not yummy at all.
They've got us trained.
Oh, so close. I am desperately wounded. Balara, help! Thank you. Alright. Ranged guys are over here now. Not really. Oh, I'm not doing so good. I think it's because my pants are actively electrified that I'm doing so poorly. Good. Sorry, I abandoned your position, Balara. Just race around finding multiple trinkets. Okay, that starts in 3 minutes. Give us time. That's active. We go for amplifier. Donk. We good?
Oh, we did it.
2 minutes. This phase 2? Phase 2. Probably should have healed. Found some faces. Never mind. Not important that I live, right? Run away! Run away from the swinging axe next time. Bend your knees. I'm sure they're weak. They're definitely not made of metal. Okay, we got all of them. We just need to kill everybody now. Good. We have 1 minute to do it. Oh, I've never done that move before. Let's try that again. Descending double kick. Thanks, Balara. Oh god, I'm weak. Okay. Let's get out of there. Get out of there before I die of electrocution. I don't know how to, like, stop that. When you're on fire, you can roll around, but how do you stop being electrocuted? Seven seconds. Not quite, mate. We might need to pause this and return momentarily. Alright. See you in a moment. We're just gonna take a quick peek around. Peek around the battlefield, trying to find good angles. I'm gonna look at your insides. Is that's okay to tell strangers, right? Especially when you've been following them for several city blocks on a rainy night. Gorgeous detail work on these mossy boots. See, this is the weirdness. This is the weirdness to me. We've been streaming for, what is it? An hour and 16 minutes? I found it. And it's now excellent quality. Excellent bitrate. Aw, everything's great. I don't know what the difference is. I haven't changed anything that I'm doing. So am I just subject to the whims of my internet connection? As are we all, I suppose. But hopefully it's a little less laggy now. Or whatever it is that implies. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This has been so cool. I always love adventuring with you. I feel like there was something that I was going to tell you guys about. Like an upcoming project that I have permission to tell you guys about, but I don't remember what that would be. I don't think I have any permissions. I think I am a read-only operator user. If that parlance means anything to you. The tubes are clogged because there's too many cat gifs. That's probably why. I am downloading like petabytes worth of cat gifs right now, so that could be the problem. There can never be too many cats. I forgot we can, move still. I was so careful not to move that whole time. I look beautiful. I am being actively electrocuted, but I look beautiful when I'm being actively electrocuted. Also a little upset about it. I imagine soon there will be another emotional beat to the story. I'm not sure what that's going to be, and I'm deeply unprepared for it. But next time we have a big upset, similar to learning the full muraled history of Solus, I'm going to have to change our hair again. I love doing that. Have a little visual indication that shit's gone down. I am emotionally perturbed. Tosh looming behind this construct. Giving it the side eye like, I'm gonna kill you. It's gorgeous. Balara, you okay over there? Oh yeah, you're doing the best out of all of us, it seems. Especially with your magical arrows. What a beautiful place this is. Is this the... I have to imagine it's the one we've seen from a distance. Anytime we've been in Arlathan, and we're finally making our way to the peak of it. What a beautiful, beautiful location to die. What are you doing? You spitting? Gross. Why are you spitting up? What could you possibly be attacking with that angle of spit? None of my business, really. Okay, we are back. Sorry, I've been enjoying photo mode too much. Hi, let's get back to the battle. What are your thoughts, before we get back to the battle, what are your thoughts on the updated designs for the characters from prior games? I really like how everyone looks. Like Harding and Varric and Solus. I really like how they look in this. I don't see it as being tremendously different from last time, though it does have like a touch more of an artistic... cartoonish isn't the right word, but, you know, vaguely that direction. They have a bit more of like a design philosophy behind them than I seem to remember from Inquisition. But I think that they all look spectacular. And what I've always liked most about BioWare games, the stitching is better than ever in this. But what are your thoughts on the serious lack of Varric chest hair throughout most of this game? It's a fucking travesty, is what it is, and I'm gonna write some angry letters about it. Alright. Oh, how did you miss that? How could you possibly have missed that? Barrier down. Get that health bar down. Stagger the out of your construct. Good boy. Oh, so many times this battle I've fallen short. Stop teleporting. You know that angers me. Not angers. Frankly, barely register it on an emotional level. Sorry, Tosh, I thought you were definitely the enemy for a second. Spell right. More like spell wrong. I'm not proud. Don't worry. If you thought for a second that I was proud of that, you can rest easy. Alright, sabotage the shit out of it, Balara. Let's get out of here. Ah, Phase 3. Nobody said anything about Phase 3 when we were joking about Phase 2. Very spry? Good for you. Dodge this. Yikes, that health bar. Is it an elemental weakness I need to exploit? Are you just going to be that healthy throughout? Another thing I can write some angry letters about. Barrett's chest hair and then that one guy in that one battle was very healthy, I thought. You could balance it. Ouch, ouch. Oh, I wish I had potions. Do I wish I had potions? I wasn't actively electrocuted. Laura, I thought that would help.
Hitting us from range.
Really need another skill. Anytime skills. There we go. Stab. Stab. Or one slash, rather. Who are you? An orbiting envy demon? Nobody invited you to my birthday party. Oh, it's healthy, boy. You got your barrier shield back. Good for you. Balara. Thank you. Dragonfire. Goodness, I have whatever item is making the ultimate ability stack up quicker. It saved my life so many times. You're threatening a hype train with anonymous gifts. Thank you. It's phenomenally sweet. Downright saccharin. Stop it. Stop being so far up my ass I can smell you. Okay. Good for you. I wish I was that class. Can I be a Blade White? Devastating abilities. Die. Take any of these hits and die. Almost. Yeah. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. 3 times. Oh gosh, that's exactly what I was trying. Yours look way more graceful.
I don't see a way out of this room.
So we're trapped?
Well, temporarily. Let's disable this crystal and see what happens next.
You've given a gifted sub to Elf Booty. I love that username. I'm very jealous. I wish that my name, my legal full name, was Elf Booty Lewis. That would be great. Varric's chest hair is one of the users. Oh my god. There are multiple users on Twitch called Varric's chest hair. And I'm so proud of you guys. Aw, sadly, Solus's scalp is not an account name. Have you tried Shiny Shiny Egg Boy? Is that a username? Okay, Bellara, sorry, I was laughing about chest hairs. Where were we? Is it safe to be standing here?
The feeling's almost gone.
That mean we stopped the ritual?
No, it's still going, but we slowed it down and bought ourselves a little time.
Good.
Then let's use that time well.
Aha! I burst into your secret underground base. Which is like really far above ground, but still.
Damn. Demons.
Damn demons.
Let's deal with them and keep moving.
Lightning quiver on your shield. Blades inside your best friend's face. And then you. So that you won't separate it for too long. I'm about to die. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Bellara. Oh god, Bellara, help. Thank you.
We're getting good
shocking.
at this.
I thought I just had a small stroke, or the lighting changed really suddenly in a way that I'm not... Yeah. My light bulb is freaking out. Curious. Just let it do whatever it wants to do. I'm scared. Is there a ghost? I think there might be a poltergeist afoot. Can you guys see that flickering? That's so weird. You okay? You need me to, like, turn you off and back on again?
For sure.
Careful. Have to get some sage in here later. A little rock salt, perhaps. Oh, thank goodness there's a potion. Did I miss any others en route? No. Okay. Always manage to find the crevasse, no matter when or where I jump. I found the crevasse. Oh god! Shot me right off the edge. Alright. Apparently, I just need a new color changing light bulb over there. Appears to be on its last legs.
They were weak. Next ones probably won't be.
It has served us well all these many years. But now it's quite dark in here.
I don't. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Quite dark. Alright, more demons there. Did I miss a grabbable? Or any other platforms? Doesn't look like it. Okay, then right into the next set of demons. Head first into the buttocks of these demons. Butt first into the heads. Goodbye forever. No, you could kill a ghost with fall damage. Get him, Tosh. Peter is haunted. I can only see your balls. I'm sorry. My what? My shiny balls in the darkness? Is that what you're peeking at? I can't believe it. I'm so flattered by that. Woo! Woo! I'm sorry that I'm lurking here in the darkness. How silly. Strange that. Alright.
What does Anaris want with a bunch of demons?
I don't know. He seemed pretty focused on his current form. He can't do much without a physical body,
his current
so
form?
best guess, he's going for one of those.
Since it's letting me save it again, why not? Yeah. Before the worst should happen. Shiny Balls is a user, but Demons is also a user. This is I'm learning so much about the Twitch community at large. Egg Boy, good. Shiny Eggy, there he is. There's our boy Solus. Somewhere caught between Elf Booty and Shiny Eggy Boy. Our boy Solus. I love you guys. Okay.
After that, not sure, but I don't
Thank
think
you for
it'll
finding
be
these
anything
gems. Whew. I'm scared. The lower chamber. Chests abound. Lasers too.
Is it just me, or is that tingling sensation starting to get a lot stronger?
Not just you. Gut's all twisty.
The magic's starting
Guts
to
all
change
twisty.
our
That's
own
what I meant to say.
resonance, align it to the rituals.
And that means
that we better hurry.
All right. I'll try. Got a whole lot of these
Okay,
too.
I think it's like the bridge again. You need to link the anchors.
should be easy enough.
Okay.
I see like I'm guessing four beams, but there's 5 receptacles. There's the 5th
I wonder
beam.
if there's something on the other wall we could aim the beam at. The wall opposite the door, I mean.
That's crazy, Ballara. I hadn't even considered. I'm trying to find the 5th beam, Ballara. Enlightened helmet. Or my voice. Where did my voice go? Alright, ladder up there. Curious. Where do I put this? Ah. 5th beam. Nice.
If we can extend that bridge, then we can knock down that ladder. Should help us solve this puzzle and get to Anaris.
Try this one first. Good. Okay. get around to that ladder, I suppose. Seems to be our best bet. Oh, you're back. Nope, you're gone. You were thinking about it for a second. I would try unscrewing it and screwing it back in, but I don't know if it's very hot. Or if it's not that kind of bulb.
Oh, okay, it's not just
that
about
kind of girl.
linking 2 anchors. You need to link the right 2 anchors.
Okay, got it.
Only 2 of these need to be activated? I don't think so. I think I need to activate all 5.
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
I'll take demons over corpses. Why is it creepy?
Arlethan usually feels like, well, like it's sleeping. But this place feels dead. Like someone wanted it wiped clean.
Ugh, like a treasure chamber with a clean floor. That always means traps.
Always. Alright, we got the ladder on this side, so middle level should be good to go, and then can I just use one of those for the top one? It seems like I'm missing something since there's an unactivated laser still. But I don't think I need a 6th laser, so I'm not sure why. This one here. Get back around to this side. I guess the question is, can any of those ones down on the floor turn enough to hit the top? Okay, all 4 of the lower ones are good to go. Now it's just a matter of how far can this turn. Not very. Okay, so I somehow need a 5th laser coming from that side of the room? Or to, like, reflect this beam in some way? I mean, that's something. Let's work off of that. See how far this one swivels, though I would assume it's the same. Ah, it is in fact facing that way. Beautiful. Got a potion out of the deal, and Bellara, my love. Quick final check around the room. Chest in there. I don't think we had anything else grabbable on the upper floor, so we should be good to go. Activate. Ooh, I earned a hype chest. What'd I get?
Right.
My personal best. Oh,
Come on.
It's so cute.
They should be right ahead.
That's a little champion. Look at that emote. All right. Onward. The Ready Explorer. That's as opposed to what I'm wearing, which is called the Randy Explorer. Better ability damage. A little bit more penetration. I don't know how to say this. I guess it's technically better in every way. Sure, yeah, go for it, Bellara. I don't want to ruin your beautiful aesthetic, though. Oh, it did not. It did not ruin your beautiful aesthetic. Oh my god, I'm salivating. All right. Whee! Further. Deeper.
They're right through here.
Yes.
Syrian and Inaris. Time to stop them.
Still letting me save. I'm almost suspicious and scared. Very shiny and chesty and eggy in here today. we sure are.
No matter what.
We sure are.
Family can be messed up. Sorry, yours is more than usual.
Thanks, Tosh. That weirdly means a lot.
Oh.
Okay. Let's do this.
with you, Bellara. Do everything we can to save your brother. Don't worry.
Well, well, the little lost lamb. Are you here to join your brother at my side?
Bellara! I told you to stay away.
And we did not listen.
I can't, Syrian. Not when it comes to you.
Why couldn't you listen to me?
Gorgeous. Hold on. We risk breaking my light again to match. I got a matchies. Yeah, now I blend right in. I like it. I wanna be very careful with this. God, what a gorgeous face I'm making. So stoic. I want to be super careful with the options I pick here. I need Syrian to, like, understand that he's being manipulated, that we have his best interests at heart, we love him. Please don't do this. So we're not stopping you. Yeah, it's all your fault. You didn't give her a choice. Let's maybe try to keep the questions rolling. Keep this in diplomatic territory.
Would you have stayed away if you were her?
You made this happen, Syrian. All of it.
Damn it, Bellara.
Come now. They cannot halt my moment of triumph. Soon they shall witness my beneficence, as well as my wrath. Now, I shall make your people
Is that really
pure.
what you want, Syrian?
Now I shall become flesh.
You want your only sister, your beloved dear sister, to suffer Anaris' wrath? That's what you want?
Finish the ritual, Syrian. Let me deliver you to salvation. Great. Something's wrong. This is not...
Nice. Hey.
Wasn't sure that was gonna work.
Maybe take that mask off now.
Syrian?
As a favor to me.
Is that... What happened?
Oh, I'm so relieved.
Hi, Siobhan. It's me.
Unexpected but nice. Yeah.
Okay. Didn't see that coming, but that was good.
Anaris was so confident in his grasp. Never checked the ritual himself. So I did what I could to disrupt it. And hopefully send him back to wherever he came from.
But why'd you do it, Syrian?
I followed your heart. Like I said, it's a good heart.
He did listen to us during the last conversation.
Not again.
Right. I get it.
We should get going. The energy concentration here is...
Betrayed again. How tragic.
No!
How I've
You're
missed
fine.
this
You're gonna be
world.
fine.
The taste of this world. Once I dispose of you and finish my ritual, I will have succor in this storm.
Gross.
You took away my brother. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit.
Then come, puling wastrels,
So
and
bad.
face me.
That might be the coolest thing I've ever heard anyone say. I'm gonna make you wish you were still a spirit. Because now, in this form, you have so many nerve endings.
Submit, fools! Bow your head to me!
What are we destroying?
We need to break the crystal, or else we can't hurt
Destroying these?
Working on it.
You will kneel!
Never!
Your brother was a fool!
You don't know anything about my brother.
He was weak, and he suffered for that weakness.
Focus all my attacks on him for now. Get the demons. What demons, says I.
You would have made an excellent servant.
Though I did, in the middle of saying that, get confused and start attacking the demons. Is that you? Yeah, there you are. Stop using force push on me.
Cease your struggle. Your lives belong to me.
John's barely made it out of there.
Not gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen, Thomas. You may as well give up now. Save yourself some embarrassment.
You are nothing but a brief shadow. More vermin. Mistake soon corrected.
And you? Ah, so generous. So generous of you to offer your lives for me to look cool.
Hitting us from range.
Necrosis his ass. Necros ass. Why are you immune? How dare you be immune?
They're at range.
Third time's the charm. More going on during this second phase.
I should have never trusted a weakling like your brother.
Barrier's back.
I will do this myself.
Real quick.
I am your nightmares made flesh.
You are not my nightmares made flesh. That would be Bill Skarsgård.
Ranged incoming.
Bones on it. Crazy style. Or am I the only one who has that TikTok feed right now? Is that just me? Thanks, Bill Skarsgård. Chakram time.
Ranged incoming.
Whittled you down like a small piece of wood. Got anything that has like an area of effect? Yeah, cone. That cone. I love a conical technique. Really gets my nipples hard. I'm so electrified. Ow. Ooh. That also, coincidentally, gets my nipples hard, so I'm double hard right now. He doesn't seem to be super weak to necrotic. That's for lightning. Good chunk. Keep doing that on him when you get a chance. Did you just turn into bats? Stop it.
Enemies at range.
Back in his hole. He's got lasers. He's got lasers pooping out of his hole. What are you doing with the poop lasers? Stop it. It'd be funny if you also just came back from being gone. You're gone for 1 second. It's all conical nipples and poop lasers. I'm not sorry. We're going to be sorry, Tosh. Doc Tosh, please. Alright, where the hell is that coming from? Who the hell is that guy? I should have done lightning. Good. Gonna force push me again, but not this time. Dodging right through it like an absolute champion. Lightning quiver in your ass. Oh, I really wish that had killed him.
No, I will not go back. Do not send me. I must escape.
Sorry, what? You're getting very quiet. Because you're dying.
Syrian.
Fun battle.
Is it over? Did we win?
We beat him. Sent him back to the faith.
How
Now
are
hush.
your internal organs
We need
doing?
to get you out of here.
Good?
Not this time.
Oh no.
I had my second chance. I don't get a third.
I can't lose you again, Syrian. Please.
I'm sorry for us, Siobhan.
for everything.
I got potions. We can fix this.
Rook, thank you for helping Balara. For helping me.
I wish it hadn't ended like this.
I made these choices. No one else. Balara, one last favor to ask.
What is it?
Can you stay with me until it's light?
Yeah. Of course.
Gently drink my coffee so that I have somewhere to put my tears. So close. So close to being able to save him. Anaris is defeated and banished from the world once again. Syrians subverted the ritual in a final attempt to help Balara, thank goodness. Only for Anaris to strike him down with a final spiteful blow. The sun-spoked spectrometer. It's gorgeous. Yeah, critical damage? Double the healing? I'm sorry, Balara. I mean, out of all the ways it could have gone, that's not the worst, but it's second worst. And I'm rather devastated by this. Let's see if she wants to talk back at the lighthouse. I know I do. The juxtaposition of what's happening in the game versus what's currently in the chat. Hey, we gotta have both sides of the spectrum represented. The pure silliness and the pure tragedy combine as one into a beautiful new thing. Alright. Let's see what Emmerich and Lucanus are gabbing about. Sure. Hey. Hello, boys.
Please stop staring, Emmerich.
I don't mean to be intrusive. In times of stress, the possessed often experience intense emotional shifts. Given recent events...
Is this sympathy or a field study?
Can it be both?
I'm sorry about Treviso, and I intend to look out for you and Spite as best I can.
It could be both. Okay, Balara. Oh, you're out here. Getting some sunshine? That's probably for the best. And you're reading just the spine of a book? I mean, sometimes you don't have time for a full book.
Hi.
What are you reading?
Syrian's last words. Veil Jumpers had them. He must have known it was the end, one way or another.
Right. I don't know what to say here.
Me neither. I don't know if anyone does. He and I, we had plans. Together. Find the archive, the Nodasterthalin. Restore the elves. Bring them back to who they were. But now he's gone, and I wonder if the archive should go with him.
Pardon me. So was your dream? Was your dream to repair it? Would it be better to keep it around? And therefore hold on to Syrian's memory, or is it too desperately painful? What would Syrian say? I guess I care more about what you want. I don't know if it's a sentimental moment for you to think about what your brother would say. And that would be helpful, or if it's all about you, baby.
Is that what you really want? Or do you just think you should?
Neither, or, well, both, kind of. The world the Elven built, the wonders they created. The Archive has the knowledge. We could be that again.
So why are you conflicted?
Because of the bad side. Some of them were conquerors, slavers, warlords.
We don't need that kind of knowledge.
That ritual Anaris used? Probably not the only one. Some of them worse. The Archive could teach the Venatori, or the Antam, anyone really.
And they're bad enough already.
That knowledge is dangerous, incredibly so. But there's good there too. And that's the burden. My people's future on my shoulders.
Having a conversation with Emmerich and Lucanus, and then they both just suddenly go silent and stare at you when the dialogue is over. It always makes me want a Homer fades into the bushes gif, my rook away. Ooh, this is awkward. That's a good point. I'm typically of the mind in games and in life that even potentially dangerous knowledge has value, should exist, but there are some things that cross that line, and warlord slavery is certainly one of them. I also just don't really understand what the Archive is. Is it a purely magical false sentience, or is it a spirit that is sort of trapped in that thing, and something is suffering to power the Archive? Is another moral facet of this that I'm curious of. Assuming that it's just a magical illusion, let's call it, and that it's not hurting anybody. It's just the knowledge that it possesses that is so dangerous. I need more information.
Everyone trusts you, Balara. Strife, Eolin, the team.
I don't know if I trust myself. Not for something like this. This big a decision. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sometime.
What if the Archive contains Solus's fan fiction about Varric's chest hair? Well, then we're keeping it. We cannot destroy this knowledge. This is knowledge that the world needs, yes.
The only wrong choice is not choosing at all.
Then tell me, Rook, what would you do?
The elves will lose the Archive's knowledge forever, and it will be safely contained. I'm trying to think of what we've learned about the elves from Solus and the mural. Has such world-shaking connotations for their people that any sort of win would be a good thing. More knowledge would be a good thing. The elves have suffered from our actions. If we keep the Archive, the knowledge, we will keep the Archive's knowledge, elves specifically, and risk it getting into the wrong hands. Man, that's a tough choice. There's no real clear bad option. The way it's phrased, though, is strange, with my other question of what is the Archive? Is it in any way a spirit or a sentience? Free the Archive is a curious way of saying that. And if there was no sort of sentience, would that be the word they chose? I can't decide. This is we need to convene an elven council. Maybe even just Strife and Ireland could get in here and have a say. Do you guys want this knowledge? Are you capable of protecting it in your already very spread thin state? The safer option, and the one that seems to have a more a component of good, in the way they've phrased it, is free the archive. They will lose that knowledge forever. It seems a crying shame. I don't know. I don't know.
You shouldn't lose sight of your past, but you're not bound by it. The elves deserve the chance to chart their own course. Free the archive.
Makes sense. I get it. Define ourselves by who we are, not who we were. Okay.
And I think given the wider knowledge that the elves will soon learn en masse, we will not be able to keep the secret that they are spirits, created beings who chose to take physical form, which is going to be news to a lot of them. It is probably best that they have a sense of coming together to create something new after that. I am not mad.
I'll free it.
When?
Soon. But I need to say goodbye. To it, I mean. Is that weird?
Not at all.
You and Syrian looked for it together. I can understand why it's hard to let go of.
I guess I'm saying goodbye to him too. Finally. Okay.
It's been like 2 hours. You don't need to say goodbye to him right now.
Rook.
You can take your time and grieve. Your brother's dead. It was an hour ago. Get over it. What? All right. Bellara, finally, is now officially a hero of the Veilguard. Bellara chose to release the archive and embrace a future for the Dalish built on their own strengths. Huzzah! Your support has helped her overcome self-doubt and believe in herself more strongly. She now has Chain Lightning. Attuning to the primal magic of the Fade, Bellara's attacks draw forth lightning from the ether. Shapow! Is that what it sounds like? Is that the sound of lightning? Reborn leathers. Ooh, is this an outfit? Artfully layered leathers and textiles boast protective technologies inspired by forging new futures from a freed past. Show me. Show me. Oh, I can't wait to see what that looks like. I don't mean to criticize. Your outfit is gorgeous, but I can't wait for you to change. Please don't ever change. Alright, Bellara's gonna say goodbye to you, so I thought I should probably also say goodbye to you. You such a goofy little mouth you've got. I'll be glad never to see it again. You and your goofy little mouth. Alright, get out of here, you scamp. I love you. I don't think I have enough of these, but we did collect a couple more mementos. 300. I'm so close.
Deny them.
So very close. Okay, anyone else need to speak with me? Nev, Davrin, Harding now has a full mission. Ooh, cool. Okay, we're right next door to Nev. Let's pick that one up. Also, now that Bellara is a hero of the Veilguard, I should be able to go back to the crossroads. I kind of want to do that first, but we've already kept Nev waiting. We'll go in.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location, a place called Sanctum Lusakan.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
That's exactly how it's going to go. Hey, I freed the archive, but I kept the head. Here you go, Rook. I put it in your room. The goofy mouth! Ah! I can't sleep. Just as long as her new outfit does justice to that ass. I'm sure it will. How could it not? Hey, I knew you could do it. Nev doesn't need that kind of patronizing. Should I be excited?
Alia's hideout. Not sure if I should be excited or worried. Either way, I'm there.
Worried. And I figured.
Thank you.
So where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and
Sounds
forgotten
saucy.
under a derelict building outside the thread market. I've had an eye on the catacombs.
Oh, no.
Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
I just realized I accidentally switched to my usual view in the broadcast manager, and I wasn't looking at my ad timer. I hope that nothing happened while I was away. It's still 10 minutes away, so I'm sure not. All right. How are you feeling about all this?
Are you ready?
Not much of a choice. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Checking something real quick here. 1 second. I mean, I was gonna say, let me find something pretty for you guys to look at, but never mind. Never mind. That's what I need. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. 10 minutes. I should be able to do that. Good. I may save talking to Davrin and Harding for just a moment. Let me race down to the crossroads. Let me lace down to the crossroads. Just gonna go the manual way, since it's right outside the door. I have been dying to do this ever since we last had our encounter with Mythal, after our mural revelations. And frankly, I'm missing Morrigan so much, and I want to see her again, so I'm hoping that this may lead to that. Oh, it's beautiful! I can't wait to see the butt part of it. It's such a gorgeous outfit. Who else? The whole point of this, the whole point in pushing Balara is that I think we get to avoid combat, so I don't really need a combat person. Who would be most appreciative at speaking with an elven goddess? I guess Davrin, but he's not much for the gods, in my estimation. We could bring Emmerich for moral support, and just because he's cute, a little cutie. And same story here. What a little cutie. Who's gonna really appreciate this? Emmerich. Alright, I've got 7 minutes. Travel to the crossroads. I would hope not to interrupt this too bad, but I have one more snooze that we may be able to use. Snooze use. So, back to Mythal's little side catacomb. We have avoided this for some time. And thank you again to my dear friend, if you are listening, for guiding me in the right direction there. The boat! Take me thence.
A god's fragment.
Well, snooze use twos.
Prevail. Or be sundered completely.
Getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Probably another good time to Davy. It's always a good time to Davy. The Ritual Pit. That's a very different name than the one I'm seeing. Are we in the Nest of the Ancients, or are we in the Ritual Pit? Maybe they are one and the same. Oh, that looks like a big old boss arena. Oh, Balara, I hope you... Ooh, unique chest. I hope you're ready for this. The traitor's last word. The stone nearby bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery against Fen'Harel and cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then. I protest it now, crawling with my limbs shattered, but there is no one to hear. So I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nunael be cleansed with flame. You don't have to do that, Nunael. You... Any god you're following that shatters your legs and makes you burn yourself alive for them is not worth shattering or following. They are worth shattering.
We could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Guess we'll find out.
This is Mythal, or a fragment thereof. I'm honored. I'm so scared. I'm gonna use this snooze now, because I'm definitely gonna forget it later. There. Now we have 10 minutes. Alright. Mythal. Hi.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions.
I think I'm supposed to bow.
We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
That's probably an apt description of what I'm doing, yeah.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived.
Mythal, I brought my boyfriend Emmerich with me. I thought that would please you.
Betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I'm not here to fight a god. I mean, not you specifically. I'm definitely here to fight, like, 2 or 3 gods, depending on how things go with Solus. But not you. I want your help in this.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world, and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun.
Interesting.
You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganan and Gillenane.
All right.
Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
I don't think Solus is helping me would necessarily be a good thing to say. We're not gonna fight you. We are indeed worthy. It sounds a little full of myself, but it's true. I'm so worthy. I don't know how she feels. Like, we know that Elganan and Gillenane betrayed her as well at some point in the timeline. And so she might want to stop the gods. I don't know if she cares about, the world and humanity and the things that I'm trying to save here. So we're worthy kind of sounds like the safest bet, but also she might think... Like, I'm trying to remember when we talked to Morrigan. Went right out of me head. When we talked to Morrigan, she had like 3 rules. She was like, don't, patronize her. Like, don't... There was something there, and now it's been so long I don't remember. And I should have refreshed that memory specifically. I'm gonna say we are worthy. We have our Davy if things go terrible.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any
I look
petty
so
tyrant
good
can
right
fight
now.
those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people.
I look so good in this light.
I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter, following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them. Why should I believe you are any better?
Because...
What is a protector to you?
What is a protector? I'm not trying to be like you. I'm building a safe place, is what a protector does. By the way, Balara. Okay.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone.
I love the pauldron.
That means defending against danger.
Gorgeous.
But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
Not bad,
That's why I
but
brought
not
my
enough.
boyfriend.
Let us speak of something else.
Okay. We must... I guess we must stop the gods. It sounds really weird to say that to a god. Like, a bit antagonistic. But... We must stop the gods? I'm not gonna fight you, I'm not gonna mention Solus. I don't really think you care about the Blight right now, so...
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet
Love
the
the way
world
she
needs
speaks.
rulers. So set the Blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
Does not care about the Blight. Good. They wronged you personally. Doesn't that... You're great. And I should get vengeance in your name?
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
Oh yeah, kinda.
You deserve justice.
I have empathy for
And
your
they
situation.
deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Okay. I don't think you care about the Blight at all, but let's go down this path.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the
Trying not to
Blight.
talk about Solus.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
Horrible, by the way.
And?
Really, really horrible. I'd like to slap you across the face, if I could. You stood against it afterward? Did you? So stand against it now,
Stopping
with
the
us.
Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling.
But?
I find you worthy, Rook.
Oh.
I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further
You have
boon.
gained Mythol's favor.
I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane.
Want me to clean that up for you?
Find it. And when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Mythol.
The essence of a god.
Methalinast.
Like a piece
Hold
of the
this for me,
sun.
Melara.
I've never felt something so alive.
Well done. But we must find a purpose for this wonder.
God knows
Yes,
at
we
the
must.
moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready. We did it. We got
Mythol's
Mythol's
light.
essence.
A unique longsword. Sweet. should have looked at it just then. A fragment of Mythal found the team worthy of her power and willingly surrendered her essence. That power now rests safely with the team, ready for when they find a way to use it to stop Elganon and Gillenane, or any other god who might strike. Solus! Sorry. Had a little something.
For
Good.
once, a peaceful resolution.
I know, right?
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
All right, we gotta hold on. Everyone hold on. We gotta take a peek. Oh, yeah! Such a cool outfit. I love it. I can't wait to get everybody's. Whatever it's called. Max rank clothes. I am going to run a quick ad here and race off for another beverage. I will be right back with you. Until then, I leave you staring at 2 or 3 of the most beautiful people I know. I will see you again very, very shortly. One moment. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, I missed you. So glad that we were able to get out of that without being burnt to a crisp by an angry goddess. I mean, there's still time. There's still time if I pay extra. Where were we? That's right, we're waiting another 35 seconds for the ad to finish, is where we were. Thank you guys so much for playing with me here. I know we're already 23 minutes past our usual cutoff time. I really want to get to that unique chest. Let's see if we can find our way around there. And then Mythal mentioned a blight presence in this realm, was it? That I would very much like to eradicate. So if we could push the session a touch more, I'm in for it if you are. Especially now that we have a runway clear from our last ad. Beautiful. Hi. Okay. Grabbing a memento. The Fallen Protector. A pantomime theater mask of Mythal. In narrative, she is the portent that spurs the story, suffering first and most. Suffering first and most. Suffering first and most the forces that wish the tale untold and the hero unsung. That sentence should make sense to me. And it's gonna make sense to me one day. One day soon. So do I leap down here? Is that what activates the blight presence? Or will that be like, foolish mortals! Was my essence not enough for you? You have angered Mythal. Because I gotta get up to get that chest. I assume that means getting into one of those buildings and then onto the upper level. There's definitely no way I can leap to it from here. Let's peek down. This looks promising. Mythal's Grace. A medallion bearing the symbol of Mythal, ringed with the notes of a song inscribed in spectral notation, music that cannot be heard in this world. But I'm so curious. What world do I need to be in to hear the music? Not sure how I broke that dodging backwards, but it was very impressive. Snag this. A pale reflection. I gotta look at that sword, too. Don't let me forget. 20% damage versus enemies with low health. Standard enemies are now always considered to have low health. Haha. Sweet. Defeating an enemy grants 5% of your ultimate bar. That would be really good. Right now my projectile ability damage is like Rain of Decay is doing more, and it takes down shields. But I gotta try this. She saw their weak hearts and struck them down. Neat. Hi. Yeah. Ooh, a refuge for Mythal. Solas always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Evanuris. He made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solas has sealed this place off out of grief, and he won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you, after all. Alright. I guess we should give a quick ring around the rosy down here. Make sure there's nothing else to grab. Looks like all the other towers are sealed. And I'm not seeing anything but health scattered about. Oh, I'm glad we didn't have to fight Mythal. Thanks, Balara. Thanks for being here in your gorgeous outfit. As a good luck charm. Those are really cool shapes. I want like a 3D printed version of that. Just to roll around in my fingy tips. Looks pretty clear in here. Pretty clear to see that I've wasted everyone's time. Let's go back. I guess I can just go back to... good. There's another unique chest up here. Defeat the fall of the Protector. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that quest. We'll get back to it eventually. Definitely for a unique item. Until then, I guess just to the lighthouse. Don't forget to check that sword. Don't you forget. As soon as I get to the lighthouse. Alright, what do we got? Not that menu. Optimist's Span. The audacity. Each sword attack consumes an arrow, but grants 50% bonus damage. I've had enough of shooting. Let's switch to just blades. Cordova's Toothpick. I wonder if Mythal's longsword is not... Ah, there we go. Mythal's Light. 0 physical damage. But fire, necrotic, electricity, and cold. Also much more stagger. And it is offhand, so it's like I'd still be getting some physical damage from my other blade. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky. Aw, thanks, Mythal. I mean, we gotta try that bad boy. Let's do it. No ability damage. Remember that one. The Defiant Plate. Cold resistance. Forever up against an ice dragon. That'll be great. Okay, I've got my new longsword. Does anyone need to speak with me? Balara, Nev, and still Davern and Lace. Right. Curious that Balara has another one. Maybe I pulled the trigger on that a little too early. It still seemed to go okay with Mythal. But let's see what she has to say. Hey.
Hey, Rook. Irulan and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me, if you're able. Just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
This is gonna be just like Jackie's ofrenda. Of course I'll come with you. Meet Balara at the marked location in Arlathan. It seems appropriate to have alongside the main session. Nev. Nev at a funeral. She's already dressed for it. Ooh, PlayStation Network is finally back online. Thank goodness. Thank very much the goodness. Because if I was going to be robbed from playing the Quarry and Helldivers with you guys today, I was going to be so sad. Alright, what do we got here? Am I appropriately dressed for a funeral? Could I be more appropriately dressed? Let's check. Do I have some sort of dark cloak? I guess my appearance is already set, and I can only change that from the wardrobe, so it's this or this. And I guess this seems more funeral appropriate. Here we go. I guess the better question is, could you be more inappropriately dressed for a funeral? I hope so. Okay. Everyone get the tissues ready. Balara returns to Arlathan Forest to lay her brother Syrian to rest. Finally activated that bridge.
We offer this form to the sky, the sea, and the earth. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
Yeah. Not the time to ask clarifying questions, really.
We're a team. We stick together no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's been this way for centuries. It's part of who the Dalish are. Maybe the archive could have told me why before I freed it, but it's what I know and what I want.
Let's do this.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier.
You got it.
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
Beautiful place for a funeral. Or a quinceañera. There's something down there. I'm sure we're not supposed to go off the path, but there's sparklies. I'm so curious. It's probably nothing. It's almost certainly nothing. I hope nobody's going to attack us at the funeral. That would be in very poor taste. Also my first time actually being able to explore this, so I'm looting everything, which is in very poor taste. Curious. Not as good as what she's already equipped with. Good, good. Not the destructible scaffolding. Or is it?
Bellara,
Hey, Irulan.
look. If you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Sure. I just put this somewhere safe. Oh, never mind. It already has one. And I'll carry it with me forever in my heart while we light these braziers. Go for it, Bellara.
A third we give to the sky, to share your story with the sun and moon. Feels a little weird saying that one with everything we know now. It's not the ancient elf's fault that Elgernon is, well, what he is. Did I make the right choice? Freeing the archive? Losing that piece of who we were?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not every question has a good answer, but who you are is just as important as who you were.
Syrian didn't want our people to be defined by our struggle. He wanted to go back to who we were, before. He said that's when we were ourselves all the way through. But that struggle, it happened. It changed us into who we are now. Just wish it were easier to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Next brazier.
I also wish it were easier to know. Cannot get over the fact that they perfectly and correctly gave Bellara a crown. My queen.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles
My
in the way of
elven
a funeral.
queen.
Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But, yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it.
It's a little something, something. Yep. Oh, thank you. I was just trying to jump up the ledge, but apparently I can't when I'm carrying a plumb bob. Now this is
On
happening.
to the next brazier. What they did, the Evanurus, to us, I can never forgive.
With any luck, you can say that right to their faces.
While they're bleeding
Looking
out.
forward to it.
Preferably while they're bleeding out, yes.
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just...
Oh, I didn't
wow.
So foolish of me. Nev is dressed for a funeral, but Emmerich is a necromancer. Like, he does this professionally. I should probably have brought him for some comforting words.
Thank you, Nev. And everyone
Nev
else.
is gorgeous.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
I regret nothing. Nev was the right person to bring. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine.
A third we give to the sea, to share your story with the heart of the world. We always talked about visiting other lands. Syrian and me, I mean. Does the rest of the world look like Thedas? Shattered by the Ebenuris?
I can't wait to
What
find
would things
out.
have been like if they'd never existed?
I hope that she phrases it better than this. It's also probably not a great time to use sarcasm. I should just be genuine and positive throughout. But I do love me some sarcasm. We'll be genuine and positive.
The past isn't just one thing. It's all the little choices and events that add up.
Who knows what choices we would have made? If they would have been better or worse. But I keep thinking the Elven were the first people the Ebenuris enslaved. They broke us and kept us broken. We survived in spite of them, not because of them. But it's still hard knowing what I know. Okay, on to the next one.
Where's the hug button?
One more brazier to
I
go.
just need to...
I'd always get the words wrong. In the rituals, I mean. Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me. It meant a lot.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people are there for you. I like it. It's literal in a really reassuring way.
Yeah, that's a nice thought.
I was not emotionally prepared for this. I don't think I could ever be. But Laura's voice actress is phenomenal.
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Oh, hey. Good to see you here, Strife.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
All right. Here we go. Hold on to your feelings.
And a third returns to the soil, to blossom once again into life. And that's it. A Dalish funeral. Or one version, at least.
Lovely.
It hasn't changed much in centuries. From and to the earth.
After freeing the archive, Balara has turned to Dalish traditions for comfort and a new future. She's not okay. So it seems silly to ask that.
I think Syrian would have appreciated it. There's a good reason it stayed constant for so long. Rituals help.
You know, I thought I'd be sadder, but I'm okay, mostly. It hurts, but a little bit less every day.
Yeah.
Freeing the archive, was it the right choice? Does it mean Syrian died for nothing?
Well, you sent Daenerys back to whatever nightmare he came from. That's not nothing.
That's a really good point. He wanted to reclaim our past, find the truth of who we were. He never got that, never found out what he wanted. But he did the right thing. And I got to say goodbye. That's worth something, right? Now I have to live my life. For him, for me, and for our people.
I wish I had a bigger cup to hide behind. That's more than enough.
That's all any of us can do. Just keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
It's just hard. Sometimes. Harder than it should be.
Yeah.
We'll figure out who we were, who we are, and we'll do it the right way. It's time we let the ghosts of the past rest. I hope...
Except for the ones that we're gonna kill.
I hope you've found peace.
But all the rest of them can rest.
That we'll meet again. Goodbye, Syrian. I love you.
I really wish there was another ending for Bellara. What a gorgeous sequence that was. Bellara has performed the final rites. While she will always mourn him, her spirit is at peace. Thank you for being here, Nev. You broke my little heart, the both of you. God, I love you for it. Alright, Bellara has her finery. She looks gorgeous, as always.
I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
You never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years after you think they're gone.
I'm at peace with it. Real peace this time. So even if I carry it with me, it's lighter now. Maybe I'm not making sense. Am I making sense?
You're making sense.
I don't know, Belle. But if it works for you, take it.
Oh, how I've longed to hear Nev say those two words. All right. I'm going to leave now. Because I am an absolute mess. What an unexpectedly lovely and sentimental mission that turned out to be. I'm so glad to be part of this strange little family with you all. I will see you back here, I hope, tomorrow. Should my recording and editing schedule allow. For another adventure. We have a couple more companion quests that are nearing this point, and we get to see everyone's ultimate outfit, I hope. I cannot wait. That's one of my favorite things in the world. I will see you guys again very soon. Until then, Bellara, I love you. Nev, I love you. Varric's chest hair, wherever you be, I love you. And I will see you guys soon. Bye for a little bit. Thank you for all of your time. Hope it's a lovely day. See you for the next adventure. Mwah.